Fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded Heroes Report news for the day. Dark match before last night's NXT taping saw Jason Jordan defeat Ty Dillinger. It was a dark match featuring former general manager Dusty Rhodes coming out to talk. And he was interrupted by current general manager JBL, who had a bullwhip rope and challenged Dusty to a bull rope match. Dusty ended up bringing out Big Show, who had words with JBL, and then Triple H then came out and turned down a fight from the show. Instead, Triple H sent out several NXT stars, but Big Show knocked them all out. And Big Show knocked out JBL and posed with Dusty to end the segment. I hope we can get that. I don't think I can get that on our cable outfit over here. Anyway, Jim Ross says he's out of touch with pro wrestling. He says, I already admit I don't understand sports entertainment or pro wrestling anymore. And TNA was going to be facing some stiff competition when Impact tapings returned down to Florida. Looks like it's about November 21st. As WWE's NXT tapings, the next set of tapings is going to be taking place same night from Full Sail University, which is about 10-15 minutes drive from downtown Orlando. Stephanie McMahon came out to her WWE theme song before giving a master presentation on building your own brand at Boston University, her alma mater, on Thursday. I thought her alma mater was her daddy's billfold, but maybe not. Triple H tweeted the following after last night's NXT taping. He says, "Talented NXT from Full Sail continue to make me excited about the future. He says, I love this biz." WWE taped a Natalya versus Paige match at last night's taping too that received rave reviews from fans in attendance, and Natalya commented on her match saying it was intense, inspiring evening at NXT. As seen on last night's episode of Impact, AJ Styles walked out on the company with the TNA World Heavyweight title. Comments? Huh? What do you think's going on? All right, next Thursday, I think he said he was something about going to see his buddies down the street or something like that. I forgot what it was. Anyway, on the next set of tapings is going to be a Halloween show, and Dixie Carter announced that there's going to be an 8-man tournament to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. The tournament's going to be beginning November 7th and will include Aries, Sabin, Angle, Rude, Joe, Hardy, Storm, and Magnus. Scott Hall, he's featured on the latest episode of Diamond Dallas Page's DDP TV, which I don't get that, and that's okay. The Orlando Sentinel has the feature up on women's wrestler Santana Garrett, who'd been trying to get a spot with WWE or TNA, and Santana recently worked a match with WWE at one of their NXT tapings. Just never heard back. Usos, Justin Gabriel, and Naomi, they were all in attendance at Tampa Bay Lightning hockey game last night to promote the October 29th SmackDown taping. Jake the Snake Roberts, who announced in April that he wanted to compete in the 2014 Royal Rumble after resurrecting his life through Diamond Dallas Page's DDP program, reports he still wants to, and he's waiting. He wants to be in that show. All right, and there's also reports that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be starring, and he's going to be the executive producer in a new reality series called Wake Up Call. And the premise of the show is that Johnson lending a helping hand to everyday people who are facing enormous challenges in their life. The show is going to be airing on TNA and on TNT, which has ordered around 8 one-hour episodes so far, slated for 2014, which is probably going to be in the fall of 2014. After concluding about 6 months of filming for Hercules, last week, Dwayne, The Rock, has crossed over to filming Fast and Furious 7, where the most electrifying man in sports entertainment reprises his role as hard-nosed federal agent Luke Hobbs. And WWE's got a survey out, which if you're on their mailing list on their website, you might have gotten this, asking for feedback for the following potential new DVD titles. I've got a few. Well, I got one I would really like to see, but here's what they've got to offer. Paul Heyman documentary, which would be good. And Where Are They Now? Another one would be good. Best of World Class Matches compilations hosted by Michael P.S. Hayes, which tells me they've already got that in the can. Bruno Sammartino documentary, the Nexus compilation. Best of Sting matches, best matches from around the world. Oh my God, top 50 WCW moments, which I'd like to see. Best of Ultimate Warrior matches. John Cena's match compilations. Best WrestleMania matches. Best Big Men, starring Andre the Giant, Big John Studd. Best of WWE pay-per-view matches. And behind the scenes DVD with dark matches and moments, including Vince McMahon doing a spinneroonie. And if you want to see that DVD, that guy in a suit jacket doing a spin, I think I've seen that too, but I don't want to see it again. What I would like to see is a DVD on wrestlers that are no longer with us. Not to be, just crude or anything, but just people that were stars, that maybe they can interview the families, telling. Maybe that should be a documentary each on them. I would like to see the Owen Hart, the Eddie Guerrero, even all the way back to the WWF days. We heard about Junkyard Dog and stuff, what happened to him. Other people. I don't think they'd get into Dino Bravo's. Well, they could. They still should. They could. And put an adult rating on it or something. WWE employee who attended a TNA Bound for Glory show in San Diego said they had a great time and noted that the audience was actually good because Rey Mysterio because he was out of action. WWE was afraid that to run TV tapings in San Diego for fear of a small crowd, so the city was only getting live events. The pay-per-view crowd drew about 2,600, a little bit over 2,600 for that show. Don't know whether it was all paid for or not. It was noted by another fan in attendance that there was more WWE t-shirts in the crowd than TNA shirts, but merchandise stands was packed, and they were selling a lot of Aces and Eights vests. There was a man in a Hulk Hogan outfit at Bound for Glory. His name was George Antone. George is from Australia and subject of a mini documentary on Hogan and his fandom. A TNA employee approached George during the pay-per-view and said the producers didn't like that he was all over the TV. They told him, please take off the Hogan gear, and that they would give him a Hernandez t-shirt to wear instead. George was already upset with they confiscated his Hogan sign, so he told them no, and staffers pleaded with him to change his gear, but he refused, and eventually they gave up on asking him. Hey, that's a good deal. They just get tired of, I don't care. Alright, happy birthday to former WCW, ECW Tag Team Champion Perry Saturn, 47 years old, WWE Diva Rosa Mendez, 34 years old, one-time Mexican National Heavyweight Champion, the Latin Lover, 46, former WCW, ECW, GHC Tag Team Champion, Too Cold Scorpio, 48 years old, and I think that's about it. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.